So how was it?
Yo, man.
Yeah.
Where do I begin? I'm just like, yo, it's amazing, very inspirational, and it's like, yo, I gotta put this. Man, it doesn't even seem real, to tell you the truth. Like
you said, it's a new city. I acknowledge that, and that's why I'm even here to, you know, do business as well as, you know, interact with people that have dreams and goals. Because I know how it is to try to get on, and then when you finally get on, you know, it's so important to stay who you are still, and still grow. You know what I mean? So I know the questions that y'all have. You know what I mean? I'm sure I probably could relate in a great way, and I definitely I would love to answer anything y'all want to talk about. You know what I mean? So
you know what I mean, like with this game, you know what I mean? Like what I want to know is like how beneficial staying humble to you, because like, you know, you'll meet people who have like 20 bucks and they probably have a good amount in the bank, and you're gonna sit down here, have a real convo, speak, try and be yourself, and still give us knowledge. But like, how beneficial is being humble to you, and how does that help you throughout your whole process? I know you probably met someone, I got the link with someone just for being yourself, and yo, I'm Raekwon, I'm Chef, but yo, just who I am. 1, 2, guys, man.
You know, when you're humble, it's almost like saying people is going to adapt to you more because of your humbleness, and it's like being able to count on good people because they see good in you. You know, when you got good people in your corner, you always got an opportunity around the corner for you, you know, based on your humbleness. And I know that that's what I had to do in the business as well, because, you know, people had to like me, you know what I mean? They might have looked at my music or looked at my face and said, yo, you look mean, you know what I mean? But then at the same time, they seen I was a good dude, so I kind of left a good word.
What if it's something that you wish you knew then that you know now? You could share some piece about it and what would that be?
I would back then if I had the opportunity to do it again, do it in a better way. I would say that focus is simple, man. It's just focus, man. You gotta focus and hard work and dedication. You know what I mean? And a great team. You know, not a yes man team. Not a team that, oh, that's my homeboy and shit. You know what I mean? He can do it. You know what I mean? Like, really look for qualified people. You know what I mean? To really be involved with your business, you know, it ain't gotta be that they gotta be the most top experienced person. They just gotta be dedicated to what you think they good at. You know, so it's definitely about having a good legal team, having a good, you know, idea team. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just sit down with your crew and just have idea day. You know what I mean? Think of some shit. You know, yo, every Wednesday we gonna sit down and we gonna come up with something that's gonna make our shit look bigger and better.
How did you diversify, or did you diversify? You know, your own business interests. What kind of things did you delve into? Is what I'm really interested in.
Well, see, like you said, you know, we started realizing the power that we had over a lot of things. It goes back to that clique of people that I was telling you about. Being around smart individuals that see where we can gain from based off of what we work on. And you know, we just had dudes that was around that just seen it and was like, yo, we need to do this. We need to do that. You know what I mean? Like, even when we started to come with the Woo Their Clothing, you know, that was because we see the love in the people. We went out there, we've been to Canada, we've been to, you know what I mean, San Francisco, we've been to LA, we've been to Miami. We see the love. So now we start saying, how do we preserve that love and keep it? You know what I mean? And we started feeling like, yo, we need to make the people know that we the people too. So we can come out with the t-shirts and, you know what I mean, and, you know, give out some of the t-shirts or whatever, and see who really will wear them and how people are gonna respond. And then that will go to the next level of, yo, we need to, you know, start getting on some merchandise. You know, you had dudes around us that basically was handling these different positions because we all know that we couldn't do it. The artist couldn't sit there and try to be the business side of it. The artist got to continue to make the music. You know, we had a few good men that, you know, was qualified at learning how to do these certain things because that's what made us even have him around because we know that, yo, he has the power to do it. He's a smart bro, like, you know what I mean? Just give him seconds, you know what I mean? And she's there like, Margaret, she's a hustler too. She's gonna be out there at the club. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you pick the people that you know is capable of making these things happen. And that's how the clothes thing happened, because it was like, you know, you felt like, yo, we got so much love, man. We need to have a store or something. We need to have movement. We need to have clothes, like uniforms. Like, this is sports, you know what I mean? If I played for the Lakers, I want somebody to have my jersey. One of them out there might say, yo, I want to rock a Ray jersey. So, you know
what I mean? And I wanted to know about, did you have a strategy for building the brand of Raekwon as an individual outside of the move but still affiliated? Or again, was it something that was more of an organic process that like you earned the opportunity and now it was like, let's go?
That's what it
like,
was.
I mean,
my thing was, you know, I'm from Staten Island, New York. You know, I was born in Brooklyn, but anything I learned or whatever was from Staten Island. Staten Island was the forgotten borough. Staten Island was a place that you had to get on the ferry to ride across on the boat to get to Manhattan. When all the other boroughs is on that side, they all take the train and all that. You can get the Queens from the Bronx, Brooklyn, whatever. Staten Island was always that loner area. So for us, it was like, it was more about representing that. You know, letting them know, like, we do everything y'all do over there. Everything is the same. It's just you gotta get on the train. I mean, you gotta get on the ferry. You gotta get on the ferry to come see us. So more importantly, my thing was to represent where I'm from, and you know, just get in with the right dudes that I felt could really represent where we from to the best that it could be. And I wasn't thinking solo then, because I've always been a team player, you know what I mean? To me, ain't no eyes in a team, you know what I mean? You always want to have that next thinker next to you, somebody that could rebuttal certain things that you may feel is real to you. It might not really be a reality, but you know, you always want to be around dudes with high expectations.
What does Raekwon stand for as a man? And what does Raekwon stand for as an artist? And then I guess the last part of that is, do you see a difference between the two?
Oh, it's
and is there an importance to that difference or not? You know what I mean?
It's always an importance to, you know, because, you know, Raekwon, like, you know, I have one son right now, and I couldn't name my son Raekwon, you know what I mean? But I chose to name another name, Jabari, you know what I mean? Raekwon was somebody that was created, that had dreams and admirations of just making it out the ghetto and being somebody, you know what I mean, stand up to something, because they say if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. Ray was just that person that was assisting Raekwon, you know what I mean, because Ray always had to still be the down-to-earth guy still, and not let the artistry take over me as a person, you know what I mean, because I'm a people's person. First and foremost, like, you know, just being in the street, I was able to relate to people, you know, that didn't have nothing, but they still knew how to help me, you know what I mean? Like, you know, just, I don't care if I was selling drugs, you know what I mean? If it's a fiend that I know that she take care of me, and these sneakers that I got on my feet is based on her. When I see her, I'm giving her a kiss, what up? On the cheek, what up, baby, what you mean? You know what I mean? It wasn't like I was trying to feed her poison, it was just the fact that she was helping me, you know what I mean? Like, we come from, niggas wasn't getting jobs and none of that, man. I done tried that before, you know what I mean? Just, my jurisdiction won't allow us to get them jobs like that. They look at where you from, oh, the hell, Park Hill. Oh, hell no, you know what I mean? So, we had no other choice but to do it the way we knew how to do it. And like I said, whatever I tried to do on the level to survive, I always try to do it in a business aspect. Respect people, you know what I mean? I done sat around crackheads, you know, all through the house. Because Raekwon is a commodity. Raekwon is something that was built to come in this business and create a brand based on that name. But Ray as a person, as a human being, as a parent, as a brother, you know what I mean? As just a real dude is different, because like I said, I deal with people based on their heart. I don't deal with people every time based on money. When I'm Raekwon, it's like I have to go into it that way because I know that people may see that that's what they got to get out of me too. You know what I mean? And that's being in the music business. But when I meet people and, you know what I mean, and we talk, they say, yo, I named my kid after you, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not on Raekwon level right now. I'm on some, as a man to man, like, yo, thank you, that mean a lot to me. Like, you don't know, that gives me more inspiration to do the job the best way though. But I'm appreciative of people, you know what I mean? Whether I'm walking down the street, you know what I mean, I see a old person or something and, you know, they don't know who I am, but I know if I can help them, you know what I mean? It ain't about that. It ain't about, oh, I'm a big star, I can't do that. I can't come over here and y'all our future for tomorrow. But y'all gotta know how to deal with reality too. You know at the end of the day, nobody's gonna give you anything. Nobody's gonna stop you from doing what you wanna do unless you want them to. And if you give up quick, then this might not be for you. You know what I mean? So don't be a quitter. You know what I mean? That's what I can say.
Real, to tell you the truth, like I'm just so grateful to like even be in Remix to get this opportunity to like just take this in, like, oh man, like the stuff that I'm going through right now, and like just being here, like I'm so grateful, and all I gotta say is, don't forget the name, man.
I was weary that it was gonna be like, the information wouldn't really be able to translate to me as a photographer, and but I was actually really surprised at like his energy, his vibe, his sense of unity and like really love and like brotherhood, sisterhood, and even like the answering of his questions. Like there are a lot of young people in that room that benefited from knowing whether or not knowing to focus. Like focus is the most important thing.
You can introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Brian Gregory. I'm a director from the Remix Project. And just my thoughts about Raekwon coming here today, I think it was really beneficial for everybody that was involved, past and present participants. I think that a lot of the topics he touched on are a lot of like relatable topics for a lot of people that are going through the same situations that he went through growing up and coming up in the industry. A lot of people are in those places that that he came from. So I think it was just like a really good eye-opener for a lot of students and a lot of people apart. So I think everyone won.
It's popping over here at the Remix Project. You know, my name is Skilly, Heart of the City, HOTT Holla, Face Homes, the whole movement in Toronto. You know what I mean? Just want to say thank you for everyone coming out. Thanks for Raekwon coming out, keeping it real, keeping it 100. You know what I mean? We need to see the real in the game. Like he said, it's a new industry in Toronto growing up, you know what I mean? So this is what it is. It's going to grow. It's a baby. Come back in a year or two. A lot of big things will be happening, you know?
I did it.